Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tando and welcome to another exciting episode of my series called Life of a Freelancer in Film and TV. Today we are currently on episode 11. Yes. And I want to say thank you so much to everybody that's been watching my series. Like, guys, I really appreciate you. And also, I want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. We are currently sitting on 500 subscribers right now. I cannot believe it. Like, what are you talking about? Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. And if you are new and you haven't subscribed, do the right thing and subscribe. You know what I mean? And if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much. Okay, cool. Before I always do this, people who don't understand or don't know what this series is about, basically 10 episodes ago I decided to start documenting my life as a freelancer in film and TV. I work in the film and TV industry. I work in production. So as a freelancer, what happens is in this industry, 1 minute you do have a job, you do have a gig, you are working, you're busy, and the next minute you're not working. So for me, as a freelancer, I decided to start documenting myself when I was working. I'm still not working. I still don't have a job, but it's fine. Like, it's fine. You know what, at this point, it's fine. So I decided, instead of sitting at home and worrying about life and figuring out where's my next gig, let me just document my life and put it out there. At some point in my freelancing life, I will start working again. And so I'll start documenting myself when I start working again. So today's video, I'm basically doing a get to know me, because I don't think ever since I started this series I've ever done a get to know me, and I got a lot of people subscribing on my channel. Like, guys, when I started my when I started the series, I think I was on like 420 subscribers, but now I'm over 500, which means I had a lot of people subscribing into my channel. So what I did was I asked ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is my really good friend. I don't know, if you're not friends with ChatGPT, I don't know what you're doing. So I asked ChatGPT to ask me 10 questions based on my personal life. Like, I said, hey ChatGPT, because ChatGPT, you are my best friend. Based on everything that you know about me, please ask me 10 questions. I want to do a get to know me video for my YouTube channel. And so ChatGPT said, okay, cool. I know what your series is called on YouTube, so I'm going to ask, I know what you do, so I'm going to ask you based on those things. I said, okay, girl, let's do it. So yeah, so let's do it. Let's get to know me. Okay, guys, so I'm going to start reading the questions that ChatGPT has asked me, and I hope you guys enjoy everything about me, ChatGPT is actually quite smart, obviously. I mean, this robot is very smart. And they've asked me like really, I said she, because I feel like she's my friend. She's asked me like a really cool questions. So let's dive into it. Question number 1. If your freelance journey was a movie, what would the title be? If my freelance journey was a movie, I would title the movie... what would I title the movie? I think I would title my movie, what's next? That's what I would title my movie. I would title the movie, what's next? Because basically, when you work in film as a freelancer, all you are thinking about is what's next. Like, what am I going to do after this? So I definitely title my movie, what's next? That's a good one. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, question number 2. What's one thing about working behind the scenes in film and TV that nobody warns you about? What's one thing about working nobody warns me about? I think what people never warned me about when I started working in the industry is that you need to... I warn a lot of people now about this. It's not really a warning, it's like an advice. You need to connect with the people that you work with. Also, treat your job like it's your last. Like, if you get a gig and they hire you and you're working on that job, you need to treat that job like it's your last job. Like, after this, you're never gonna work on anything else ever, because the person that got you the job or the other people who are you working with, they are looking at you and they're going to definitely see and be like, that one is very dedicated in what they do. I want to put them on my next project. So I don't think I was ever warned about this, especially because I started in Cape Town. But the more I worked in the industry, I learned that I need to treat all the jobs that I get as if they are my last. Like I give it my all every time, so that I can be able to get to the next gig. You know what I mean? Also, just communicate with people, connect, get numbers. You know, just connections. But like, yeah, this industry is about connections. If you ain't got connections, what are you even doing? So that's what I was never warned about when I started. But that's one thing I always make sure that I teach, like the newbies. I'll say the newbies, like new people that are starting in the industry. I will teach you, hey, listen, when I treat this job like it's your last. Sweat. Make sure that you are just an impressive crew member. Yes. And then question number 3 says, describe your dream day as a freelancer. No limits, full day. I must describe my dream day. What is it? Like what do you mean I must describe my dream day? Like as in like at work as a freelancer? Okay, you know what? This is my dream day right now. No limits. Okay. My dream day as a freelancer is waking up in the morning and finding my emails or my WhatsApp with producers trying to get me onto the next gig. Like I want to be so booked and busy that I don't even have time. Like I can just reject jobs. So my dream day for me one day is to wake up in the morning and I've got like 5 emails and like 8 WhatsApps of coming from producers and line producers and whatever, asking me, hey, listen, I want to pencil you on this job. Are you available? And I sit there and think, which one do I want? Which one has the best offer? Which one has the best money? Like, am I going to travel? Am I going to get a car? Like, you know what I mean? That is my dream day as a freelancer. You said no limits, right, ChatGPT? So basically, that's what I would dream. That's what I would want. That would be a dream day for me as a freelancer. Waking up in the morning and I'm like 5 production companies want to hire me. What? Like, what do you mean? That would be my dream day. When you are between gigs, what's your go-to comfort ritual? When I'm between gigs, what do I do? I actually don't have. I would be lying if I said I have a ritual. I actually don't have a ritual. Comfort ritual. No, I don't have. I just want to make sure that when I'm between gigs, I get enough sleep. That is what I want to do now. Back then, I never used to do that because like whenever I have money, I go crazy. People know me. People that work with me, they know me. I go crazy. Like I've been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of unnecessary things, and then I go back to work tired. But now, I'm gonna start this ritual comfort ritual, where I listen to a lot of good music, I pray a lot, and then I sleep. That's what I want to do now when I'm between gigs, so that I give my best at work every day. We are on question number 5. ChatGPT is asking me, what's the craziest or funniest thing that has happened to you on set? I don't know. On set? Guys, I'm not a professional girly, okay? I don't try and do weird things at all. Like, if I've worked in the industry for a while now, I've had craziest experiences on rap parties, but that's not what we're talking about, okay? We're talking about set. I don't think I have. I'm very funny. I try to be funny at work. I try to make if we're in the production office or just being on set, like I try to make sure that everyone feels happy and lovely. But I don't do weird things. So no crazy moments, no funniest things like that. But I always try and make sure that like I make people happy at work. Verse 6, wow, I'm such a Bible girl. I said verse 6. Question 6. If you could interview any behind the scenes legend, alive or gone, who would it be and why? Do I even have, is that South African or international? If I were to interview South African international, I would interview Spike Lee, because I think Spike Lee is the reason why I fell in love with filmmaking. Even before I knew exactly what it is, what it was, what's happening, I used to just love watching Spike Lee movies. That's why I would interview him. alive. I don't want to choose a famous person. I really wanted to choose like a not famous person, but that's the one person I want to interview. And then in South Africa, I don't wanna have to search and Google. Okay. I know who I'll interview. I'll interview that man with the white hair. I mean, I could actually check his name. What's his name? Oh gosh, come on, think. And I saw him on Joburg Film Festival opening night. But there's so many line producers and producers that I would love to interview in South Africa. We have a really amazing writers and producers in this country that I would really love to interview. So if I had time, I'd be talking about them. Okay, question 7. How do you stay motivated when work is slow? Right now, how have I been staying motivated when work is slow? What do you mean work is slow? As in, okay, I'd say when work is slow. I mean, I think maybe ChatGPT is asking in times like this when you're working, how do I stay motivated? Woo, guys, what do I do right now? I've been praying a lot, which has been so amazing, spending time with God. How do I stay motivated? Wow, what do I do? Actually, I don't know. I try and come up with new ideas every time. Like, I try and figure out if I can find ways I can make money, which I haven't since I've been unemployed. Or if I'm not doing that, how do I stay motivated? I watch a lot of movies and watch a lot of series. I keep checking people's names, like, wow, who worked on this? Oh wow, you worked on this production. Oh wow, maybe I'm gonna work on it too. I don't know how I stay motivated, but I try to always encourage myself and remind myself that this is just the life of a freelancer. Sometimes you're working, sometimes you're not working. So you are at the stage, or you're in a season right now in your life when you're not working. So I think that's constantly reminding myself that you are gonna start working soon. Relax. That's what keeps me motivated, I guess. And then question 8, which film or TV show made you fall in love with the idea of working behind the scenes? This is a beautiful question. I say, which film or TV? I would say South Africa, definitely Generations, because we watch Generations every day, and I think Fune Vodla would be nice to interview Fune Vodla also. He's one of the legends, and like, you know, besides the drama and all the other things that we've heard about his production company, but I think he's done such an amazing job in the TV industry in South Africa. Anyway, so film which made you fall in love with the idea of working behind the scenes. Generations, number 1. I have to say, when Tsotsi came out, that was the first time I've ever been fascinated by a film that was released in South Africa and then won an Oscar. And I was like, oh my God, and everyone was talking about it, and I was just like, I have to. What is this? Like, I want to do it, you know what I mean? I'm saying, I know it's popular because I think it's everyone's favorite film, but like, that's where my love for filmmaking started, because I was just like, I have to do this. Like, what is this? Intersection is one of the few series I watched and I said, I want to do this. I want to work in film. The fact that we were being taught about HIV and AIDS, and then like the storyline was so interesting and so fun, and we were all intrigued, but also we were just like, oh, this disease. It was like, wow, you know? So yeah. If you had to create a freelancer survival kit, what 3 things would you put inside? Survival kit for a freelancer. Contacts. You must have contacts of people that you work with, especially producers and line producers. Make sure you've got contacts. That's number 1. Have a phone. Survival kit, have a phone that has contacts. That's 1. 2, have a lot of medication. Don't get sick. You are weird if you get sick in movies. Like when we're working and you're out here going, there's no time for you to get sick, Baba. We need to finish this thing. We need to get into another project. So just make sure like you get medication, a lot of medication, so that you don't get sick. I feel like I'm not being serious about the survival kit. What else? Free survival kit. I think the 3rd one is a good friend to talk to. have a good friend to talk to. Put that friend in that kit, because there's so much that happens in the industry, and sometimes if you don't know what goes on when you are working on set and with crews, you might express yourself in the wrong ears, or but like a lot happens in the end. A lot happens when you're on set. So it's always important that if you feel that you have a certain thing that you're unhappy about, or you are stressed or whatever, just make sure that you have someone outside of the industry that you can just talk about with everything that you go through, even if it's good, even if it's bad. But like, try and avoid have conversations that are not work related or very negative with crew, because like, this industry is very, very small, very, very small. But just be careful. And this is the last question. What's one thing you hope people feel when they watch your channel? This is such a crazy question. That's a crazy question, chat. Wow. I want, what's one thing you hope people feel? I really hope that, like, when you guys watch my channel, you feel, especially if you are a freelancer in film, or a freelancer in, I don't know, if you are starting your career, I don't know too, but like, to be honest with you, especially if you are a freelancer in film, I would really want you to feel important, because I do know that with us, crew that works behind the scenes, sometimes we don't feel recognized enough, or at all. Actually, we don't even get recognized. We work on a project, work 12 hours, 6 days, sweating, all of those things, get the job done to make sure that this project is successful, and we don't really get like appreciated or celebrated enough. We're just like, okay, now we're done, what's next? But I would like for you, when you're watching my channel, to know that, to feel appreciated as a freelancer, to feel seen, to feel that what you're doing is worthy, or is it worth it? I don't know, man. But I really want you to feel appreciated as someone that works behind the scenes in the film industry, because you guys are like soldiers there. You are killing it. Like, you guys work the hardest. I say this, not that everyone, like, other people don't work hard, like the actors don't work hard, but like the amount of hours that you guys put when you guys work and to create a successful production, such a successful project, is amazing. And I feel like you guys don't get enough credit, you don't get enough recognition, and you don't even get paid enough, which is unfair. But yeah, like, feel like you've come to a place where a fellow sister understands. That's what I want. That's what I want you to feel when you're watching my channel. Yes. Okay, chat. Thank you so much. ChatGPT asked me 10 questions. Well, all those 10 questions were based on my freelancing life, which is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to come back again for another episode of Life of a Freelancer in Film and Television, and we are going to have such an amazing journey just building and growing as a community of this wonderful channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do me that favor and subscribe, and also don't forget to like. Guys, it's very important to like. Just like my video. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming through. I really, really, really appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.